Ooh, that's bright. Look at that. What a difference. Makes the whole room light up. So before I start the video, sorry if I say anything wrong or make any mistakes about some of the parts. I'm not an expert or professional on any of this stuff. I'm still learning, and yeah, forgive me if I say anything wrong or something, okay? You don't gotta go rant about it in the comments about how I said or did something wrong, okay? That's it. Thank you. Enjoy the video. But anyway, what is going on, guys? Kevin Reese here, and today we got a new project, obviously. Jesus, look at all the crickets hopping around. Anyway, as you saw by the title, I got a Honda XR100R 2003. I got it for $420. Other than that, I'll throw a picture up on the screen right now. This is what it looked like when I bought it. It was clean, obviously a little dirt smacked on it and everything, but other than that, the whole thing was clean. It just didn't run. The guy who I bought it from said it was locked up, which it was, and I have the whole, basically the whole engine part right here. I was gonna record myself taking apart the whole engine, but then I really just didn't feel like it because having messy hands, like now my hands are basically stained with like oil and lubricant and stuff. Recording, I'd have to put like plastic wrap around the camera and my phone, and then recording and having to set it up and record everything. It would just be too much of a mess and annoy me and just be harder for me to work. So I just decided I'd skip all that and then I'd make a video after I basically finished everything on the engine. So that's basically what I have now. This is the rest of the bike after I took everything off. Just the back fender, the rear fender, front fender, the little plate, whatever you want to call it, and the frame. The clutch, the brake, kill switch, shock, and that's about it. And there's actually a key for this. I never knew that there was a key for these, but there's original key still on there. I don't know if it works, so when I put this thing back together, hopefully that works, because if it doesn't start, I don't want to think that it's the engine that I messed up on something. Hopefully it'd be that, but hopefully everything's all good. Exhaust pipes over here, little mud flap, gas tank, and yeah, other than that, I'm going to go over what I did with it, and I'm going to go over my plans, what I'm going to do with it, and what I'm thinking about maybe adding stuff to it, if I'm going to either sell it and make profit off it, or just keep it for another bike. So say a friend comes over, I could ride this, my friend could ride that, because the quad is crazy loud in the woods and people get annoyed. First off, I'm going to show you what, I already showed you the picture of what the bike looked like first. I started off with taking apart the carb. The carb was bone dry inside. It was just dust and crap dirt at the bottom of the bowl. So I cleaned that out. Carb is all clean now, that's all good. Next I went on to took off the manifold, off the engine block, and then I started taking apart basically everything else. I took off the airbox, which was disgusting inside. I cleaned it out as best as I could. So this should be good for now. You should have seen this. It was literally a piece of foam wrapped around it with zip ties, and you touched it and the whole thing would fall apart. Cleaned it off the best I could. I got another one on order for Amazon. Got all done with that, and then I started to get right to the engine. I took off the cylinder head cover, it's right over here, which is actually really clean inside. I just gotta brush off the top, make it look good. And then I got to the cylinder head, where the camshaft, where is that? Which was a pain in the ass, because since it was locked up at the bottom. It was not top dead center. The piston, it was all the way at the bottom. Well, it wasn't all the way at the bottom, it was like halfway, and it was the way the sprocket was turned. I can't show you. One of those little bolts was stuck down there, so I couldn't even get it to take it off. So I had to mess with the cam chain tensioner and all that. And I had to move it. It took like a half hour to get it off, but other than that, it was not bad. But good for first time. And the reason I bought this bike, if you want to know, is because I want to do a new project. I want to start learning a lot more about engines and getting... Like, this is my first fully engine take apart, I guess, whatever you want to call it. First time taking apart a whole engine and working on it, which is great for me because I get to learn everything. And I get to get, experience and stuff. So I can keep doing this stuff and get better and better as we go on. But, yeah, next I took off, whatever you want to call this, with the rocker arms. Goes right here over the cylinder head. It was actually clean, all nice and smooth. The channels, these are all smooth, which is good. There's no nicks or anything in it, which is good. But here's what a look from inside the cylinder jug. This is what was inside of it. Here's a quick clip of it, what was inside of it when I opened it up. And that's the reason it was locked up. So if you know anything about engines, obviously that does not look correct at all, and it looked disgusting. So basically, whatever happened, something got down the exhaust pipe, and when I bought this, the guy said it was sitting for a long time, and I could tell because everything on it was just dirty, and it was every bolt I tried was just Loctite and dirty and stuck, so I had to use so much penetrating oil on every single bolt I had to take off. I had to use that. But other than that, I opened it up and there was all rusted. I was thinking I had to get a brand new cylinder, which cost like $160, but I did not want to spend because I want to keep it cheap, and I want to yeah, I just want to keep it cheap, not spend too much money on fixing it up. And if you saw by the clip, it was actually really rusted out, all gush. But I actually got a honing tool. I didn't have one of these beforehand. I got a honing tool. I honed out the cylinder, which some people said it wouldn't work, but I did it, and I think it did the job, at least for now. We're going to try it, and if it doesn't work, then I'm going to buy a used cylinder off eBay, which would be fine. But it's smooth, and we checked the... Where's the thingamajiggy? Well, I didn't check it. I'm going to check it tomorrow. We're going to try it. We're going to make sure the measurement, the diameter of it is the same, or I don't know, this should be the same or just about a little bigger than the piston with the rings on it. I gotta clean that off too. I'm making new rings for it, but other than that, it should be good. And then hopefully we're gonna put it back together, and then hopefully it runs, because all that rust in there kind of created, it's hard to see, but it created that. So we're gonna see if it works. If it doesn't, then I'll just probably buy a new one. Well, not a new one, the used one. And but yeah. Also, the plastics are in pretty good condition too for a 2003. None of them are cracked. They're all good. The seat does have a little wear on it. If I can grab it. It just says da and ho. Ho da, you know? So I'm probably going to get a new seat cover too. Rip that one off and staple a brand new one on there. Look clean and fresh. And yeah, other than that, things pretty clean for the year and for the price I got it. That's why I picked it up too. By the way, I just got this light. My grandpa helped me just install. He bought it for me. We just hung it up with a couple of chain and got it. It's actually hella bright. It's crazy bright. Such a difference. So without it, this is what it was like before. And I had this light. Well, I didn't even have this light. It was kind of just like this. Couldn't see anything. And then we strung this thing up. And boom. So much brighter. Such a difference. So much better. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, the valves were all rusted inside there too. You can't see it through the exhaust port. You could see it, and through the intake port you could see it. But we cleaned them off the best we could. Took it all apart, take the springs off and all that. We cleaned them all off. Cleaned the whole thing out and put them back in. We just put them back in before. It was a little bit of a project, but we got it. Because I do not have a valve stem compressor. I think that's what it's called. I do not have one of those, so we just used a pair of wrench, and we just used a wrench. We just used pliers, and we shoved it down and got the little thingamajiggies. I don't know what you call them, the little copper things in there. Other than that, when I opened this thing, the bottom end was in great condition. It's hard to see, but it is in great condition. The only thing was the problem was this cylinder jug and the cylinder inside. So we cleaned that out. Like I said, hopefully we can get it running. I'm gonna probably reassemble this all together again. I forgot what I was saying. But here was a sprocket, a mini 14.2 sprocket that goes right there. Changes all gears. Look at that. If you know anything again about engine sprockets, that is not ideal, and that's not what it should look like. So I ordered a new one of those. And where's the other sprocket? The rear sprocket also looked like this. Garbage, not good. So I ordered a new one of those as well. And yeah, I think I have one broken spoke. Yeah, one broken spoke, of course, right? Can't be perfect. Everything's got to be a little project. So I'm gonna order. I don't know if you can order a brand new spoke. After we make sure the engine runs and everything, before we start spending all this money on everything, got to make sure it works. We're gonna put, if it does work, I'm gonna get this new spoke. Maybe true it. I gotta true it probably because I don't know how, if it's wobbly or anything. Get new tires in the future, new fork boots maybe, and yeah, I'm also gonna paint the frame. I'm gonna take off both fenders, all the wiring, the shock, and then basically all that needs spray painted is the swing arm and the other side of this. Yeah, the other side of the frame over here, because that's where someone, I guess, foot was when they were shifted. It's kind of scraped off all the paint. I got brand new foot pegs coming in with the new springs and new pins that go right through it to hold it in, so that should be nice. They're definitely thicker. Fit my foot on. I'm going to spray paint this, the rear brake. And then the handlebars in a little rough shape. The only rough part of it is the little, as you can see, it's a little bent right there. So we're probably gonna heat it up with that huge torch we have over there, and then tap a little so it's straight. Gonna spray paint it all over, make it look neat. Yeah, we got some new spray paint. Got Rust-Oleum metallic paint. Then we got heat resistant paint, black heat resistant, and we're gonna paint the exhaust pipe. We're gonna brush it all down and paint it nice so it'll look nice without the rust look. We're gonna paint it all, and then that should look beautiful too. Get the air box. I got the air filter, like I said, air filter, and brand new air filter on the way. Brand new rear sprocket and front sprocket. Cleaned out the manifold, cleaned out the carb, like I said. Brand new gasket kit coming in. Brand new chain, because this was the chain. Ugh. Rusted, why not buy a new one and grab it in garbage condition, and couldn't even get it off. The bolt in the back, the adjustment was rusted, and that was rusted, and the chain, you couldn't even move it. It was so tight, which is not good. If you're gonna run it like that with a chain that tight and it's rusted, probably just snap off, break my case, and there's no point in fixing the damn engine. But yeah, gonna get a new one of those, and I think that's about it for the stuff I got. So this was just kind of an update video on what I'm doing at the moment. And yeah, so this is going to be the new project. I'm going to make a few more videos on these probably, of me fixing the whole thing up, painting it. And yeah, sorry if you did want to see me taking it apart. I think it just would have been way too hard to take apart, disassemble with all the grease all over my hands, getting my camera all dirty, trying to show every little speck of everything what I'm doing. And, yeah, other than that, the only things I need to do, again, like I said, clean everything off, lubricate everything else before I put it back on. Put it back on correctly. Get the timing chain, the cam chain, get the timing done, make sure it's good. Line it up with top dead center, you know, put it all. I'm sure most of you, well, some of you will know what I'm talking about. I don't know if a lot of people that follow my channel are into all this stuff. But if you are, thank you for sticking with the channel. But anyway, if you're not subscribed and you are watching this and you like doing this stuff, make sure to hit the subscribe button. That would mean a lot to me. And a lot of future videos are coming out with a bunch of stuff like this. And yeah, so I'm gonna probably polish it up. I just got this brush, 6-inch wheel brush. Should be great for polishing up. Not just polishing, kind of just cleaning it because it's all dirty, the engine block and everything. And yeah, this is a really long clip, probably uncut too. But yeah, that was kind of just the update, like I said. I'm gonna make a video of me putting the whole thing back together and getting the new parts in. But other than that, that's gonna be the update video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a big like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I don't think I forgot anything in this video. I think I went over mostly everything. Yeah, other than that, I also ordered a new set of grips and a new throttle assembly because the other one was garbage. And yeah, so I think that's about it. If you have any questions, again, leave them down in the comments. Oh, can't lose this. Gotta put that back on before I lose it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. This is for the front sprocket. There we go. Keep that there. That's the axle. And yeah, I also need to get a new fuel petcock because this one's just completely trash and it won't work. No gas comes out when it's on, and barely any gas comes out when it's on reserve, so that was fun. You should have seen when I opened up the gas, when I emptied the gas, it was orange and red, which is not the color of gas, so. But, yeah, I think that's going to be about it. Again, if you have any questions, I'm saying this for like the third time, leave them down in the comments. And, yeah, if you have any tips for me when putting this back together, please leave them in the comments. I would love to read them and love to get some advice from some of you people that probably know a lot more than me. And, yeah, so thank you guys for watching, again. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next video. This is a new project. Stay tuned for all the videos. Turn the notifications on. And, yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.